All right. When you think about unique mammals, camels don't really come to mind, and when you talk about animals that survive in hot and dry weather, they fit the perfect candidate. They're the perfect candidate for that. Um, Sometimes when you're watching a movie and they're in the desert and you see camels and the people with all the clothing riding on, you really don't pay attention to them because it's like they're unappreciated and they're camels. Like, who cares about camels? So, today I'm gonna be telling you about camels and how unique they are. All right. These are the camel's humps. They're not used to store water, but they, they're there for the hot climates to survive in hot climate. Their humps store fat and helps the rest of their body stay cooler during hot times. And when needed, the fat will be converted to food or water. Those are the humps. Camels taking a drink. They need to stay hydrated because obviously they stay in hot climate and they they consume up to 40 gallons. They can of water at once, considering the fact that it's not being stored in their humps, which is pretty amazing. Uh, these are the German soldiers. During the German War, well, the Second World War, they would use they would ride over camel dumpings as like a sign of good luck, I guess. So that's an interesting fact about camels and their feces and what they use them for. This is the Arabian camel. These type of camels have one hump, and they're very iconic and in more than 600 words mean camel. Like in the Arabian culture, there's more than 600 words, more than that many words that means a camel, which is very interesting. Um, these are just a lot of camels in one picture. There are more than 14 million camels in the world. Most of them live in the Middle East and Australia. Here's a nostril of a camel. A camel's nostril is very, very amazing. Um, they retain water vapor, which can be returned to the body when necessary. But they can also be closed if there's too much sand or wind blowing in their face, which is a very interesting fact that most people don't know about. The wild bacterians. Um, the wild bacterians are the only type of camels which have never been tamed or domesticated. They live in the wastelands of Eastern Asia and incredibly tough creatures. However, there are less than 1,000 of them left on the earth. And that's a camel cooked. Um, this is considered to be like the world's largest meal or roasted camel that can be served at an Arabic wedding. So they actually cook camels in Arabic culture. They cook them and eat them. This is a baby camel. When they're first born, they don't have any humps or nothing when they're born. So that's what makes a baby camel unique when they're first born, not having any humps. These are pictures of camels running. Um, Camels are not always slow. They can run up to 25 miles per hour, and when working fast, they can run up to 40 miles per hour. A picture of U.S. soldiers on camels. In 1855, the U.S. Congress allowed War Department to purchase camels using a $30,000 budget. They were used for several years until the soldiers became tired of them being lazy and having attitudes. So camels are known for being a very emotional type of animal. And this is probably the tallest camel. They grow to 7 feet tall, started from the hump and down. Um, in conclusion, camels are very unique and often taken for granted. Um, I know when I first started this presentation, probably thought camels was boring and really wasn't anything unique about them, but they're very unique animals.